Hey everybody, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. We are on the third part of Case 2, Reunion and Turnabout. And, well, things are getting rather strange here. We've learned that there's at least two different costumes that look like Maya's costume. In fact, we've kind of had a comment made about it earlier that Maya has quite a few of these costumes. But basically what this comes down to is that Lotta took a photo in the channeling chamber when we all burst in that featured the person wearing Maya's costume, and we were presuming that it's not her because we know that her costume had a bullet hole in it when they found her. So we don't exactly know what happened here, but our best guess, is that there's a third person involved somehow. So we're going to try to see if we can prove this. Apparently, we're back in Kurine Village. Usually we go back to the office or back to the detention center, but apparently we're going back here, so that's pretty cool. Save us some time. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. Oh, I guess we had to take Pearly home. Okay, that makes sense. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man... She definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. I really like Pearl and her music here. Let's talk to Pearl about the trial today. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looked so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby woman with the ruffly clothes. Ruffly? Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. Well, Pearl, you basically just described the prosecution in a nutshell. Although, I guess to be fair, we pretty much decide that the defense didn't do it, so... That makes us even. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow! I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Oh, the music just stopped. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Ooh. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it that person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? We were getting a lot of flashbacks to that face. That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely, and died for it. Whoa. Died? Oh, that's too bad. By the way, by the way, yes? What is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't see anything. She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? That's a really good question, especially considering that another piece of evidence that has been figuring rather prominently here is the key, which we later found with Pearl. How did she end up with that when we saw that Maya used it going inside the room? And on top of that, this key, yeah. Just when did she pick this up? Well, let's ask her about her alibi. I just realized I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? You know, this is a good point because despite her innocence, Pearl is really good at channeling spirits. So that doesn't necessarily make her entirely exempt from being suspected. Ah! What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me. I won't tell anyone else. I promise. Uh-oh. 2 psyche locks. Ah! I guess you can see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Alright, well, I guess we can... Oh, wait, no. How do you do this? Do I do it out here? I keep forgetting how to do this part. Yeah, there we go. I know we probably won't be able to do it here, but we can at least see what the... Oh! Our health is still... Oh no. Oh no, I thought our health was going to replenish at the end of the trial. Okay. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Okay, we need to go back. Alright, well, let's go ahead and leave. We'll go here to the meditation room. It's really empty. Training was supposed to be held today, but I guess it's already over. Alright, well, nothing to see here. Let's go to the channeling chamber. Alright. Looks like Morgan's here too, but she hasn't noticed me yet. What is she doing? It looks like she's talking to a pitcher. Whoa. Okay, that looks rather interesting. Don't you see? Take a look around. Finally, my chance has come. I've waited for this day for so long. That's right. Prepare yourself, dear Misty. What in the... Well, Misty is Maya's and Mia's mother. Who's there? Hi, Morgan. What were you doing? Oh, if it isn't Mr. Wright. Just curious, but that picture you were just looking at... Oh, today was that event, was it not, Gidder? I heard you did well. Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you. I am terribly sorry I could not attend the trial today. Please accept my apology. I had a previous engagement, as I had to watch over the trainees' training today. I get the sense she really doesn't want to talk about the picture. All because the master can't be here with us, you understand? And that is why a lowly branch family member such as myself must do this. I don't know, you seemed like you were scheming something there a minute ago. Let's ask her about everything. Have you remembered anything about the murder? No, I told you everything I know about already. Were you in this room the whole time Lana and I went to call the police? Yes, of course. I was by Mystic Maya's side the whole entire time. You know, that's a good point. I completely forgot. It was actually technically 3 people that went into the room. It was Morgan, Maya, and Dr. Gray. It wasn't just Maya and Dr. Gray, because Morgan was there. And if that's the case, then that, in my mind, automatically makes her really suspicious, because anything that would involve some kind of shenaniganry going on during the channeling, she would know about. And the fact that we know that there had to have been a, apparently, 4th person? I don't think that was her in the costume. A 4th person involved with this seems to suggest that she's not telling the truth, if there was indeed something that went on. I performed the spirit severing technique and held her in my arms afterward. You said that yesterday as well. Did anything else happen? I would like to say more did. However, that is all that occurred. Oh, I was really hoping for some new info. I suppose nothing happened in the end, good sir. Sorry to have played on your hopes. Could you possibly be more patronizing? Tell me about it. So do the students train every day? Yes, absolutely. They were given a day off the day after the murder. Of course, however... And I assume both Maya and Pearls went through this training? Uh-oh, Phoenix, you didn't say the magic word. Mr. Right! There we go. Ack! Yes, yes. Wow, she got real scary real fast. How many times must I tell you before you understand, good sir? They are to be addressed as Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. I was kind of hoping that Pearl would be like have a word with like a P, you know, like well, now I can't think of anything. Positive Pearl. That's a terrible name, but something with a P. Sorry, I meant Mystic Maya and Mystic Pearl. Wait, I'm sorry, but Mystic Pearl? Is that going a bit too far? Oh, Phoenix, I don't know if I'd say that. Pearl's her daughter. Next question, please. Oh man, she's really being a pain in the butt about this. Please remember to watch not only what you say, but how you say it, good sir. So the master is Maya's mother, right? Mystic Misty. She is a brilliant medium. And where's she now? We are not sure. Oh, I thought Misty died. Did I misunderstand that? Not sure. About 16 or 17 years ago, Mystic Misty failed at channeling a certain spirit. And after that, she simply disappeared. Oh, I thought she passed away. I guess I'm thinking of Edgeworth's father. I don't believe she will return to this village, in any case. And in 4 years' time, her name will be forever erased from this village. Erased? A person who has been away from the village for over 20 years is considered dead. Oh, I see. That sounds like an interesting bit of timing. I feel like any time in these cases there's a deadline of some sort during which, or after which something will be forgotten, that usually means that something ties into that somehow. And that is 4 years from now for her. When that happens, a new master will be appointed to Kurine Village. And Mystic Maya was supposed to become the next master. However, with this murder, I'm afraid I must be imagining things. I thought she was laughing to herself for a second there. Well, maybe she was. If Maya's gone, then she'll be the next master, right? I mean, that sounds pretty, pretty motive-intensive right there. Alright, well, no psyche walks, so I guess we'll leave. Let's go to the Winding Way. Looks like there's no one here. And even though the weather is gorgeous today, it's raining inside my heart. Alright, let's go over here. Is Eeny Meeny still around? The bedding is all laid out today, too. Guess I'll leave them alone for now. I guess not. I think we examined that container thing, right? Because I remember that appeared there later. Like, we were here originally, and nothing was going on, and then we came back later on, and then this was here. Just want to see if there's anything with this. I keep wondering about this box. I'm sure this wasn't here before the murder took place. Yes, I was right. It wasn't there before the murder took place, which is very odd. It looks like a box for storing clothes, but it's pretty big for just clothes. Is it big enough to fit Maya in, I wonder? It's mostly empty, but a few folded pieces of channeling costumes sit at the bottom. That's also really suspicious. Alright. I'm glad we re-examined that. Okay, I guess we're gonna go over here. Let's go to our other locations here real quick. I don't know if there's really anything to do in our office, but I'll just go there for completion's sake. This case has had me out of the office most of the time. I can come back tomorrow. Helping Maya should be my top priority now. Now, speaking of which, let's talk to Maya. Maya must still be in questioning. Oh. She'll probably be done in a little bit, so I'll come back later. Alright. Well, I don't really know what else there is to do. Can we look at anything else? The incinerator? Okay, that's the same as before. What about this? Okay, nothing there. Yeah, I don't really know exactly what to do. I'm wondering if we maybe need to present something to somebody. Maybe if we go back to Morgan. Okay, we covered everything there. What happens if we present this? Nothing. Alright, I'm going to look up the answer to this. Let's see what we've got. Oh. We apparently need to present the key to Pearl. I kind of missed that part. Let's go back here. Alright, Pearl. I guess they kind of hinted about that when they showed the key. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes! Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearls, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in a panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Ah, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then, alright? The incinerator, huh? Sounds like a good place to search next. Alright, that gives us a lead. Let's go to the Winding Way now. And check out that incinerator. Ah, we have something new. And there's something sticking out of the incinerator. Looks like, kind of looks like the color of Maya's costume. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Ooh, looks like they've noticed me. And are now running at top speed towards me. Hey, it's Eenie. Eenie Meenie. Oh, hey! Huff, Huff. Like, Huff, Huff, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright at your law. Nice to see you again. Ooh, like, real suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So, what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like that urn over there. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. Alright. Well, she's dancing like always. Let's talk to her about the Sacred Urn, which is capitalized. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Looks like it says I am. That's interesting. Like, yeah, it's like this village is his treasure. Huh, didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy Faye? Who's that? Well, if it is Amy Faye, then the letters on there are definitely not in order. Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows the lady that founded the Kurain channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Edie, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Grace, remember? As if there's another one? Oh, that one. Like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on. What a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Oh yeah, you only introduced Dr. Gray to Kurain Village. No relation, sure. That is very suspicious. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at his clinic. Let's ask her about that. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I can. Ooh. 2 more Psyche Walks. Psyche Walks? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry her mouth open on this one. Alright. I do want to kind of do what we did before, where we get the first thing we need to search for information on. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep, and, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. Eni just asked whose accident, which means she must know something about another person's accident. Alright, let's change the topic then. I feel like that might be a bit of a stretch. Like, she could have just said that to try to divert attention away from that. Although, or, you know, just play dumb or something like that. I don't know. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Not yet. Alright, so we need to find out about another accident, apparently. So, let's look at that urn. That looks like that was what our attention was directed toward. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks. Looks like something's written on it. I am? Huh, weird. Sacred Urn added to the court record. Amy Faye's spirit is sealed within. It's chipped and cracked all over. Alright. I'm going to go... Oh yeah, I wanted to examine this. Can't forget about this. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Cloth scrap added to the court record. Unburned remains found inside the garden incinerator. Small amount of blood is on it. Okay. Apparently we can look at the incinerator again. So someone tried to burn this. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator played a crucial part in this murder. Indeed, that is rather odd. Let's... I doubt anything new is in here. Oh, okay. Let's go out to... here. And let's go to the detention center. Is Maya available? Yes! Okay, good. Hey, Nick. I've been waiting. She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. Is it so bad that you can't even look me in the eye? I just need a little time. It'll all come together by tomorrow. I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Aww. Poor Maya. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. Well, they've made one movie for Ace Attorney, and I think an anime for maybe the trilogy? The movie when we covered the first game. Although, it was interesting because at the very beginning, they actually showed what looked like the channeling chamber when they were flashing back to Misty, trying to channel Gregory Edgeworth. So that was kind of interesting. We got to see that even though the channeling chamber was never actually in the first game. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick. The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in the room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? That is the one thing we've been wondering about. I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. Interesting. Okay, so there wasn't anyone behind the folding screen. So my theory about the little box thing might be even more believable now, because if she checked behind the folding screen, which like on the surface would be an obvious hiding spot, maybe a storage container would be a less obvious hiding spot. And if it was already sitting in the room, then, you know, it would be even less obvious. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Well, that's right, Lotta did mention that she looked behind there. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait then I really am? You are not the real murderer. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? I think this was planned from the very beginning. And you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... I want to ask you something about Pearls. Pearlie? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Huh? Wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that. You hear me? Never. So I don't think she would have done it, but we can't rule out the possibility that she could have channeled somebody who did do it, though. That's certainly something that's a possibility. She's a great kid and really cute. And really great. And cute. I didn't really think she was a murderer. But she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Well, apparently not. It's an item on the conversation list here. So about this ball. It's nothing really special. It's just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? Alright, well, I think we know where we're going to be going next. A little bit of back and forthing here, but we can make it work. Alright. Oh, hey, Lotta. Ah! Ah! Hey, wait! Please, Lotta! She ran off into the manor. Alright, well, I guess we're going there. Lotta. Ah! Hey! I'm telling you, quit foaming into your hair. I'm a worthless piece of trash. Lay eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Well, let's go out here. Don't tell me she ran into this room. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta run in this direction. Ah. But it doesn't look like she's here. Okay. Well, anyway, we came to see this. This looks like the ball. It wasn't here before. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's balls. Pearl's ball taken. We can look here again, apparently. It's the clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! What? Wow, a lot of fit in there, huh? Okay, that's interesting. Well, what were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person. Just another piece of human trash. I need a hole to crawl into. Aww. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into? Oh, man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the ground. That's the same height as the hole in the folding screen. Then could this? Ooh. Clothing box added to the core record. There is a hole that looks like a bullet hole about 8 inches off the ground. Well, that's interesting. It's a clothing box where Pearl keeps her ball. I thought I felt my soul take off for a second when Lotta jumped out at me. So it's big enough to fit a grown adult. Well, if she could be called an adult. A very interesting detail. It's certainly adding some credence to the theory that Maya could have been stuffed in there. And if that's the case, you know what? If she was stuffed in there, then maybe that's how she got the bullet hole in the costume. I mean, there's no point of reference for the costume being 8 inches off the ground, but that bullet could have easily gone through the box, through the costume, and through the folding screen. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, we got a new thing here. Hey, it's Pearls. Oh, Mr. Nick, that person ran by here just now. What person? You know, the person with the fluffy cotton candy hair. Ah, she means Lotta. She said, "Don't look at me with them eyes." I'm not that scary, am I? No, Pearlie, you're not that scary. I don't think that's quite what she meant. Oh, that's right. She also wanted me to tell you. Going on a trip to find myself, so don't you bother finding me. Uh-oh. Well, thanks. You're welcome. Alright, do we have enough to go with the, Psycholox, thing here? I'm really curious. Because I think we can pretty much infer what happened here. Pearl, you have to tell me what you were doing when the murder happened, okay? But what if I can't just tell you what happened? Then I'll guess what happened. How does that sound? What? You can do that? You'll tell me if I guess something right, won't you? Yes. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? Alright, I'm gonna pick Winding Way. You were here, weren't you, Pearls? In the Winding Way? Wow, you got it! So, do you think you can tell me now? I'm sorry, not yet. Man, oh man. Alright, what next? Okay, I think I know what you were doing there. Did you really know that much? Well, I am a lawyer, you know. Now, what was it Pearls was doing in the Winding Way? I'll present this. I don't know if this is... Ooh, the music stopped. You were playing with this ball, right? Ah, that's right. How did you know? Ooh, we got one. Maya told me that you love to play with your ball. Yeah, I was playing with my ball. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. It's a strange way to say that. And then? Something happened, huh? Something really bad. Oh, what do you mean something? No, nothing happened. This is it. While you were playing with your ball, this happened. Ooh, we have a two... oh, I can't... Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna present this. I'm pretty sure this is what happened. This urn, it's a village treasure, right? Ah, and the spirit of the founder of the Kurine technique is sealed in here, isn't it? Yes. What's this? It's cracked all over, isn't it? There's even a few gaps here and there. Please don't tease me. Pearl, you broke the Sacred Urn, didn't you? The ball smacked into it and knocked it over, right? And if Morgan found out, she'd get really mad, huh? She doesn't seem to be fighting back. I think I hit the bullseye this time. But it's strange that the lock hasn't broken yet. It's a really old urn, isn't it? I guess? It's so old, so it's not that weird to have a few cracks. Her voice is shaking. Hey, how can you tell that urn has been broken? Is it under profiles? Let's see. Oh, okay, here we go. Amy. Yeah. Who started the Kurine channeling technique? Huh? Oh, it was Mystic Amy. That's right. And how do you spell her name? Do you know? How do I spell her name? I don't know. It's spelled A-M-I. Gasp! I thought it was a little odd when I saw I am written on this urn. And that's how I knew that someone must have broken this urn. And made a mistake in spelling when they put it back together again. There we go. Unlock successful. Hey, we got some health back. Nice. That makes me feel a lot better. Now let's talk to her about her alibi. Around when Mystic Maya started the channeling on that day, I was playing in the Winding Way with my ball. And that's when you broke the urn? Yes, I broke it. I accidentally let Mystic Amy's spirit fly away. Don't worry, Morgan will never know, okay? I'm a bad child. Breaking a village treasure is unforgivable. I thought that maybe they would make me leave the village. Aww. But the broken pieces were pretty big, so... You thought you could put them back together and no one would notice. Yes. I found some glue and brought it to the hallway and fixed the urn there. The hallway? You mean Winding Way? Yes. Aww, that's so cute. The channeling had already started, so I didn't think anyone would walk by. I see. So how long did it take you? It must have been a nasty repair job. Yes, I might be strong at spiritual things, but when it comes to arts and crafts, I'm not nearly as skilled. When I had finished fixing the urn and looked up, I saw you coming into the manor. So that's around when Wada and I were coming back inside after reporting the murder. When I saw that, I packed everything up in a hurry. Mr. Nick? What is it, Pearls? I'm going to get banished, aren't I? I really don't think that's going to happen. I mean, I bet Mystic Amy's happy to be free from that cramped urn. Yeah, I hope so. No harm done and a happy resolution. Phew! Alright, Sacred Urn updated in the court record. Broken by Pearl right before the murder. Under repair in the hallway until police came. Alright, did Lotta go back out here? Is that why we're getting a new thing? Phew, I think I've found out everything I can. But I can't see how it all adds up. And is Eenie Meenie being here just a coincidence? Hey, mister. How is it that the spirit Dr. Gray wanted to call just happened to be that nurse? And that nurse turns out to be Enie's sister. It's too convenient. Hey, Phoenix, I'm talking to you! I wish I knew a little more about Eenie, but where am I going to find info like that? Oh, I get it. You can't be bothered to look over trash like me. Is that it, Mr. High and Mighty? I didn't know if that was Lotta, so that's why I wasn't talking in the country accent. Ah! Lotta! Oh, so you finally noticed. I thought I heard a mosquito buzzing in my ear, although I couldn't understand a word. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You sure know how to chase down garbage. I mean, I'm grateful to you for chasing this large lump of one around like this. Thanks? But you know, you're just wasting your time. I'll be fine on my own. What are you going on about? And as for following or chasing or whatever it is, isn't that what you're doing? Well, you see... Well, you're not exactly a real gentleman with a lady's heart, are you? You're not exactly the world's #1 charmer either, sister. Yeah, let's see. Oh, we can talk to her finally about stuff. Look, I'm really dang sorry about today. When I get all fired up about something, it's impossible to stop me. You hurt Maya really badly, Lotta. I don't suppose you could forgive a gal like me? What happens if we say don't forgive her? I'm not done. I have to think we trusted you, Lotta. And what do? You stab us in the back. You stressed us all out and even gave Maya a few strands of white hair. Now I'm going to have to pray she makes it or she may come back as a ghost. Ah! That's enough! You can stop right there! Look, I'll tell you everything I know. Everything! I'll spill it all! Everything? Yeah, you got it. Everything. But, well, actually, tell you what. I'll even do it for free! Ooh, now that's huge. If it's true. You were expecting me to pay you after what you did to us? Alright. If Maya's not the real murderer, then who do you think it is, Lotta? Well, heck, it ain't obvious. It's that occult freak. You mean Eenie Meenie? Well, there ain't anyone else it could be, right? Well, it could be Morgan. That granny, you and me, we're all together that whole time. But I thought Morgan stayed in the room. Like, she went into the room with Maya, right? Or did I have it right originally, where she was outside with us? Am I misremembering? Because didn't Morgan say earlier, you know, it was me and Maya that went inside the room? I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. Oh man, this is what happens when you don't record it all at once. So Lotta suspects Eenie, which means she might have already found some info about her mysterious Eenie. Alright, does that mean we need to present the profile of Eenie? Because usually when Phoenix says something like that, that means, like, something suspicious. And that's Eenie Meenie, right? Yeah, I was wondering if you knew anything about this girl. You know, actually I did a little checking up on her the other day. Her sister, she's the one that Dr. Gray wanted to call back from the spirit world. Yeah, I had heard as much. I'd also heard that Eenie was the one who introduced Dr. Gray to Kurian Village. You don't say! That's one sneaky gal, if you ask me. Hey, you want me to tell you more about her? Yes, please. That would be great. Speaking of Eenie, do you have any other information about her? Sure. Well, what is it? Ha ha ha. It'll cost you. And it'll cost a lot. Oh boy. Oh, silly me. Here I thought free meant no money necessary. That girl was hospitalized about half a year ago. Hospitalized? But why? Well, heck, you can go find out on your own. Huh? Here, I'll give you the clinic's address. Maybe you can find out something. Maybe? What's that supposed to mean? Well, see, actually, it was going to be annoying, I reckon, so I didn't actually go there. Arrgh. Well, that's the way the gumbo spoils, right? Spoiled gumbo sounds ew. I mean, look, don't blame this on... Oh, never mind. Looks like you don't have much of a choice. Better go check out this Hottie Clinic. Hottie Clinic? Okay. I guess we're going there. Alright. June 21st, Hottie Clinic reception. So, this is where Innie was hospitalized.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Ah, yes. Are you a doctor here?
Yes, I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho.
Okay, you are really creepy and weird. Ack! I didn't think I'd be speaking with a director himself.
Yes, so what can I help you with?
I'd like to ask you a few questions about Miss Eenie Meenie.
Miss Meenie? Miss Eenie Meenie? Yes, Oh, her. Oh, it's too bad. I'll tell you something. That girl left here a long time ago.
Here you are, sir! You know you shouldn't be up and about. Come on, it's back to your room with you.
Ah, Sweetums, calm down, calm down. Don't be so harsh to an old man like me.
Don't you dare start that Sweetums thing with me. So I take it this is not actually Director Hottie, it's some patient pretending to be him. If you don't behave, you'll get yourself tossed out of this hospital. Wow, I didn't think nurses could be this direct or forceful towards their boss. Come now, be a good boy and give me the director's white lab coat.
Okay, I got it. I got it. Yes. Yes.
Don't ask me. Who in the world are you?
I'm Director Hottie. Ho ho.
The nurse went off somewhere. Oh, the inhumanity. Only person I can talk to is this guy. Ugh. Well, I guess we better talk to him. So what exactly do you treat at this clinic?
Yes, we treat all sorts of doctory clinical stuff. Yes.
Doctory clinical stuff?
Well, I don't actually know or particularly care about the details. Oh. Yes, what does that look for? Ah, yes, there's a really big general hospital around the corner. Yes. When they can't accommodate everyone, they move some of their patients here.
You do surgeries here, right?
Yes, we do some plastic surgery here, it seems.
It seems?
Yes, it seems that way.
What do you know about Miss Eenie Meenie?
Now you're talking. Yes, that girl, she was transferred from the general hospital.
I do not like the way you're looking right now. From the general hospital to here? What kind of surgery did she need?
Yes, well, she needed surgery. It was really bad. Really bad.
So what kind was it?
Yes. Well, no. You see, that is something I can't tell you.
So you say with a happy smile on your face, Mr. Director.
See, there's this thing about how doctors aren't allowed to talk about patient stuff. It's in all those TV shows too, right? You've seen them, right? Yes.
I'm never going to get him to unzip those broken zipper teeth of his at this rate. That's an image I want to get out of my head right now. There's got to be something I can show to this old coot. Can we present the news... Well, wait a minute. There's two things here. Let's try this one. Okay, nothing here. something. He wants to see something attractive. Oh, do we have to show a profile? I wonder what happens if we show Mimi Meanie. About this person. Okay, the portrait came up, so I'm wondering if that's correct.
I feel like somewhere. I've seen her somewhere before, I think. Well, when she comes tomorrow for her consultation, I'm sure we can get reacquainted.
I don't believe this. Okay, did that add anything? No. And it's just these... I like how his thing says, Director Hottie purported. What if we present Eenie Meenie?
Miss Eenie is really cute in this picture. You'd agree, right?
That is not the conversation I want to be having with you. Yeah, sure.
I wish I could see her again. Maybe the next time she has a big accident. Yes.
I'll tell her for you.
Yes, please. I'll be waiting for... yes, waiting.
So we can't do anything about that, huh? Can we talk to him about Dr. Gray? No, okay. Curious if he knows anything about Morgan. No, okay. What about Lotta? No, okay. Maybe Francisca? This person.
Ooh, she's nice. That look in her eyes. She looks like a queen. She's glaring at me. Her stare is making me choke up in tears.
I was whipped by her, and it hurt. A lot. Indeed.
Oh, wow. I'm so jealous.
Do not be.
So? Did you cry? How did it feel?
I cried a little, I think. I can't actually remember. Okay, I'm gonna look up what the answer is here. Oh, apparently we have to present our attorney's badge to him. For once, we actually have to present our attorney's badge to someone. That almost never happens. Okay. I think there's one case where we have to do this before.
What's this?
I'm a lawyer. Right now I'm investigating a murder.
Yes. What is it with your angry face? Violence isn't the answer? Yes.
The trial is tomorrow, and I would really like some information from you.
Is that right? Well, you know, I think I can let you in on a little secret.
What's that?
Yes, actually, I'm not the real director.
Are you kidding? Anyone with half a fly's brain knew that.
Eh?
Well, what do you mean? Do I have to explain this to him?
Well, hold on. I'll give you something. Real information, okay? I'm actually this clinic's... See, I'm like this place's walking dictionpedia?
You mean walking encyclopedia?
Yeah, that. And my specialty is in young, silky smooth, haughty patients.
Ew. No.
There's nothing I don't know about them, but I get embarrassed talking about it.
Yeah. How about you keep that kind of information to yourself?
Ho, ho, ho. Anyway, you wanted to know about Little Miss Eenie Meenie, right?
Little Miss Eenie Meenie? Yeah, please don't call her that.
That girl. Oh, I remember her especially well. Really, especially very well.
Alright, can we talk... okay, now we can do something new here. Please tell me what you know about Eenie Meenie.
Yes, I'll get to that. Trust me, I will. That girl, that's right, she was transferred here from the general hospital.
Ooh, we get the, what's that called? It's like when you're picking something on a map in court music. I don't know what that's called, but it's that music.
This was, yes, a year ago. She was one of those emergency cases.
What was she ill with? Also, that seems a little odd, right? Because wasn't Mimi the one in the accident, so wouldn't have been her?
Ill? Nah. She was injured, not ill. With my trained eye, I could see. Yep, I could see it was a huge wound at that.
A huge injury?
Her whole body was wrapped round and round in bandages, and her arm was in a cast.
That sounds pretty severe, alright.
Yes, it was an accident. An accident. They're scary, yes? Cars, yes?
Yeah, so it was the car accident, right? So why would it be Eenie and not Mimi? Car? You mean it was a traffic accident?
Yup. That's what gave her the terrible injuries. I swore I was in the papers. Yes, I looked it all up. I did. It was terrible. Yes.
Dare I even ask what is wrong with this old guy? Yeah, I don't want to know. Alright, let's find out more. Just now you mentioned something about a big operation?
Are you talking about Miss Enie's operation?
Yes, Miss Enie's.
That was one heck of an accident. Yes, her whole face was burned like back toast. It was bad, very bad.
Was it really that bad?
It was a good thing that Miss Enie had a picture of herself. I heard that picture was how they put her face back together.
Picture?
That girl, see, she had just gotten her license. So she just happened to have a license photo on her. Yes.
Oh.
So see, I got her picture as a way to remember her, yes. Well, more like swiped.
That's not creepy at all. Breach of ethics? Oh, wait. Yeah, you're not the real director.
What? A pretty girl like her, I bet she has lots of pictures of herself.
Sure. That doesn't really excuse anything.
It's a treasure. My treasure. Precious.
It doesn't sound quite as cool when you say it like that. What happened to the actual license itself?
Who knows? I didn't bother to ask. It probably got burned up along with the car. Yes.
License photo added to the court record. Enie's photo for her driver's license. Director Hottie's treasured possession. So you looked up information on Enie's accident, correct?
Yep, sure did. Yes, I read every paper that covered it at the time.
What kind of accident was it? Do you remember?
Yes, hold on, I'll go get it for you. The article, I mean.
Huh? You have it?
Well, don't get me wrong. I thought something like this might come up, so...
Obsessive to the max. But I bet I could learn about how to stay on a lead from this guy.
Here we go. Yes. According to this, Miss Enie was in the passenger seat.
The passenger seat, huh?
And dozing, or so it says. A strong jolt woke her up, and the next minute a sea of fire was around her. Miss Enie fought with a door, finally got it to open, and somehow managed to get away. Anywho, you can read all the details in the article. Yes.
Newspaper clipping 2 updated in the court record. Articles about the car accident. A new clue. I should probably look this over.
It's been half a year since Miss Enie had her surgery and got better.
Half a year, huh?
She was discharged sometime in December last year.
It's already been half a year, huh?
Yes. So how was I? I was a real help, wasn't I? Yes.
That's one way of putting it. Can we look at that newspaper thing? Okay, here we go. Highway of Nightmares, May 24th. Late last night, 2 women's car crashed into a highway center divide. One of the women was not able to escape the flaming wreckage and died at the site. Ongoing investigation has revealed that the driver had fallen asleep at the wheel. Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. I was, totally tired and I dropped off to sleep. Then there was this crash and, I woke up in a huge sea of flames. I was, still half asleep, but I opened the right door and, got out. I don't, like, remember anything else. Doctor lurking in the shadows? If Miss Eenie Meenie is to be believed, the one driving the car was her sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi Meenie was the nurse at Grade Surgical Clinic whose 14 patients were accidentally overdosed to their death. Is this then just a mere coincidence? Why would the newspapers print, "Is this then just a mere coincidence"? That seems a little bit much. Yes, thank you very much.
Yes. Well then, I'll be getting back to my room then. Tell Miss Eenie I said hi, okay? Yes.
Sure. It's time for me to leave too. Yes. Ah! Okay, it's definitely time to leave. Yeah, we don't want him rubbing off on us. Okay, we got something new here.
Hey, so how was it? Did you go to the clinic?
Yeah, I found out a few things, I guess.
What's the matter? You ain't looking so well. Ah, yeah, so earlier that old granny called the cops.
Huh? The cops? Why would Morgan call the police?
She said she had something to tell them, so things are
Sure getting interesting. That sounds rather odd. What exactly is that all about?
Ah, but honestly, I tell you, that granny sure got her bloomers in a knot.
Well, I guess you could put it that way.
It always starts out small, you know. Stealing the master's seat and controlling the village folk. Now you see what it's turned into? A murder, that's what.
Yeah, what a mess. See, even Lotta thinks that Morgan is after the master's chair. Hey, hold on.
What?
That's that stuff you were just talking about. That's the first I've heard of it.
Hey, really?
Well, it's old news to everyone else in the world. Well, excuse me for not keeping up with gossip while I'm busy saving people. You said something about stealing the master's seat?
Yup. Right now, the master is this medium named Misty Fey, but the one that was really supposed to be the master was that old granny.
What do you mean, really supposed to be the master? I thought she was a part of the Branch family. Wasn't Misty Fey supposed to be the master by default? Morgan was supposed to become the master? Okay, now I'm really curious about that.
So I hear the master has always been the eldest daughter.
The eldest daughter?
Turns out that old bat is Misty Fey's older sister.
Oh. Okay, that part we did not know. Oh?
The older sister is usually the one with more spiritual power.
Come to think of it, Maya said the same thing a long time ago. She warned me not to take Mia's powers lightly.
Well, anyway, somehow Granny there lost her younger sister, Misty.
I see. Kind of curious how that happened.
Well, it's made the townsfolk turn against her, so I hear. Said all sorts of things, too, like, she's the oldest, and yet she doesn't have the power to be the next master. Disgraceful.
So maybe that's what it was, because earlier we did hear Maya or somebody, I forget who it was, say something about how Morgan didn't really have as much spiritual prowess as like some of the other women in the village. And I just thought that that was maybe because she was from the Branch family, but maybe there's more to it than that. Wow, I had no idea. So what would have happened had Morgan been stronger?
Maya's family would have been the Branch family, I reckon.
Okay, so in this case, it sounds like the Branch family thing came about after the choice was made. This wasn't just like, hey, you know, this branch of the family has extended through all these generations, and so they're always going to play second fiddle to the main family. You know, that kind of thing. Oh, whoops, I did not mean to select that again. Okay, this is what I meant to do. Do you know where Eenie is, Lotta?
Yeah, I saw her not so long ago. She's hanging around that garden in the middle.
Okay, thanks.
You got something to ask her?
Yeah, I've got a whole list of things only she can clear up for me. Yeah, the spotlight is definitely turning toward her right now, I'd say. Nothing new here, but let's check out the Winding Way. Hey, like, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, I think I have enough to finally unlock her secret. Like, what's with that scary look on her face? Alright. Let's see here. Okay. So still the same thing. Let's present our special cool, wait. Here we go. I had to start with present, not with court record. Alright, let's try this out. Traffic accident. Okay, well, I'll skip through all this. Alright, so I think the other person is hers. Let's go over to here and let's present her. Ah, there we go. I want to ask you about your own car accident. Me? Yes. So, wow, like, how strange. I have, like, no idea what you're talking about. Can you, like, prove I was in, like, an accident? Well, we do have this. I'm glad the music stops to let us know that we got it right. Would you take a look at this? It's a newspaper article from 1 year ago. It says, Miss Eenie Meenie holds interview about crash. Ah, you suffered a very bad injury and had to be admitted to a hospital, correct? Like, wait. What now? That's not me. Huh? I mean, like, this person has, like, the same name, but she's totally not me. Well, she definitely sounds like you in the interview. My name, Eenie Meenie, is, like, pretty common. No it's not. What in the world are you babbling about? Your sister's name, Mimi Meenie, is in here, too. Like, totally, wow, what a scary coincidence. I'm totally getting, like, goosebumps. You think I'm going to let you get away with that? So, like, now what? Like, do you have something that totally says I was hospitalized? What was that? Yeah, this. This is your proof. Like, what's that picture supposed to mean? I got this from the hospital where you were hospitalized at. Huh? So? There was a certain patient there. He's quite a fan. As a memento of your stay, he stole this. I have to say, this photo looks like you. That creepy fake director. Ooh. Well, she knows who it is. Now are you ready to tell me about the accident? Like, wait a sec. Like, so, okay, I was in an accident, sure. But that's, like, totally not related to this murder. Actually, it is. Look at this article. It says that one of the women died, correct? And that woman who died, who do you suppose they mean? Uh-oh, she's getting nervous. Do you suppose the woman who died in that accident could be... go back here. Mimi? I believe it was your sister, Mimi Meenie. Mimi! You were riding in her sister's car when while she drove. The two of you were together when your accident occurred, making it one and the same. There we go. Unlock successful. Ooh, and we got more health back. Alright. Let's talk about the accident. Yeah, I was riding in that car with my sister. We were, like, on our way home. I was riding in the passenger seat when I fell asleep. And then it happened. At the time, I grabbed for my purse and escaped from the passenger side door. And your sister? I, like, couldn't do anything. The car was full of smoke. I couldn't see anything. Oh, I'm sorry. Did Dr. Gray really cause that accident by drugging your sister with sleeping pills? Like, he was totally out to get my sister. He totally did that to, like, pay my sister back. I wonder. This does give Eni a good reason to want to murder Dr. Gray. Ha ha ha. It seems simple, doesn't it? What do you mean? But it would be very hard to catch me. Actually, I'd say impossible. Are you admitting to doing it? What? I think you get the picture. Yeah. I'm going to serve you a slice of humble pie. I hope you enjoy it. Ha ha ha. Okay, that's really unnerving. Well, I think that's all we can do here. Anything new in here? Nope. Alright, well, in that case... Oh, I guess we have something new out here. Looks like something's up. Stop! Stop! Leave my mother alone! Ow! Hey, hold on, okay, pal? I'm not gonna hurt. Pearl, dear, it is perfectly alright. I will be out for a short while with this young man. Mother, please, let me go too! No, you must stay here and protect the banner. But... Aw, don't make that face. Hey, I'll tell you what. I'll show you something cool. Here, look. It's a real pistol. Detective, do not upset me further. Ah, sorry. Good try, though, Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe, being dragged off by the ear like that by Morgan. Ow. Mother. Mother. This has never happened before. Pearls. Mr. Nick! I have a really bad feeling that I can't shake. I think something really bad is going to happen. I'm scared. I'm really scared, Mr. Nick. Say something, Phoenix. Anything. I'm terrible at this. Mr. Nick, what about Mystic Maya? She'll be alright. I think I've gathered enough evidence. Mystic Maya, she must feel all alone. I'm all alone. Please, Mr. Nick, go visit her. Yeah, but I can't just leave you here all alone either. I'll be fine. Please, Mystic Maya needs you by her side. Her stare is really piercing. Ugh. Alright. Well, let's see Mystic Maya. Alright, it's getting close to nighttime now, so I think we're about to wrap things up. You kept me waiting, Phoenix. Hey, Mia. Mia! So, how are the preparations? I think I have enough evidence and information now. I think. Everything will be on your shoulders tomorrow. Whether Maya is found guilty or innocent, it's a heavy weight to bear. If memory serves, Mia had a few psyche walks of her own. Mia, I'm ready to unlock the last piece of information I need now. Sure, I welcome you to try. Ooh, is that a challenge I hear? Mia. Yes? Mia, you know something, don't you? About the real murderer, I mean. Ooh, here we are. 3 psyche walks. Why do you think so? It's really trying at times to be able to see other people's secrets. It looks like it's time for you to explain your reasoning. Yeah, a battle of wits against Mia. Gulp. Okay, well, we'll come back to that. There's still a whole slew of questions for you to answer before the trial tomorrow. You mean, like, how did the real murderer get into the room and kill Dr. Gray? Yes. Also, When did the murderer enter the channeling chamber? You guys were all standing around in front of the room after the channeling started, which means that the murderer must have gone into that room before the channeling. That's what I think in any case. But Maya's already said there wasn't anyone else in there. That's true. But if we can't figure out the murderer's movements, we're stuck like a beached whale. You know, that wording might not actually be as inaccurate as you might think. That, maybe the murderer was stuck like a beached whale inside that clothing box. I never thought I'd see this day. Are you actually asking me about spirit channeling? This case is all about spirit channeling, and I feel like I don't understand a thing about it. Well, that's only natural. After all, spirit channeling isn't exactly an everyday thing, is it? Yeah, I guess you're right. The power to change your physical appearance into the person you're calling was something our ancestor, Mystic Amy Faye, acquired. I've heard that name before. The Faye family was originally a family known for its service to the gods. When Mystic Amy was born, she was given a certain fate through her name. Because, you see, she was named after one of the Buddhas of Buddhism, Amitabha. To this day, her soul is still sealed in the Kurain Sacred Urn. It usually sits in the Winding Way and has her name written on it. Yeah. Doesn't exactly anymore. Aw, come on, Phoenix. It's just a fairy tale. Are you saying that me being able to see you is just a fairy tale too? Alright. Well, I think it's time. Let's see if we can do this. The murderer. Phoenix. You think I'm hiding information about someone from you, isn't that right? Yes. Alright then. Tell me who you think I'm protecting. I think you're protecting Morgan. Let's see if that is correct. Alright. Morgan Faye, of course. There's no one else you would protect like this, Mia. Except for maybe Maya. Well done, but while the murder was being committed, my aunt was outside with everyone else. Okay, so she was outside. So did I just misread her dialogue? I must have misread her dialogue. Which means she already has an alibi. That's true. Show me some evidence that would cast suspicion onto my aunt. Okay. What would that be, I wonder? Is it this? Because this belongs to the phase. No? Okay. I know we're gonna get some health back after this, so... Okay. What would cast suspicion on Morgan specifically? I don't see... Unless it's one of these pictures, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe this? No? Okay. Let's look at the profiles, I guess. I don't think it would be... Is it Pearl? No? Okay. I'm gonna look up the answer. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Oh, the cloth scrap. Okay. I mean, I didn't think that that specifically was related to Morgan, but I guess we can go there. Oh wait, it's over here. No? It's over here. There we go. The proof is this piece of cloth. I found it in the incinerator near the Winding Way. It's the same material as Maya's costume, except for the splotch of blood. You mean it's from Maya's costume that she was wearing at the time of the murder? Yes. But when Maya was arrested, she was wearing her costume. That just means someone changed her clothes. Changed her clothes? But why? I don't know why. But there was only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya. My aunt. I guess that is true, because she was alone with Maya afterwards, right? Performing the spirit severing technique. What's that look mean? Your argument is too flimsy. Huh? You have no proof that this piece of cloth is actually from Maya's costume. But this blood, and do you know whose blood that is at this point in time? You don't, do you? Do you have any proof that this piece of cloth is from Maya's costume? Well, it came from this bloody costume, so do we present this? No? Phoenix, we don't have any time left. Okay, never mind. That piece of cloth is from Maya's costume. There's also this. I don't know if this is what we need here. I'm afraid to get another one of these things wrong. Let's try it. No? Okay. I'm gonna look it up. Oh, the key. I guess because the key was found in the incinerator. I wish they still mentioned that. I feel like that's kind of important. I think this is the proof you're looking for. The key to the channeling chamber, huh? At the beginning of the channeling, Maya had possession of this key. And yet, somehow, it magically ended up in the incinerator in the center garden. You're right. And this is what Maya told me. While I was channeling, the key was sitting inside my sleeve. And both this key and the piece of cloth were found inside the incinerator. Which means that this piece of cloth was part of Maya's costume. I feel like that's kind of circumstantial. I don't know. I don't know if I would have made that leap, but okay. It would certainly seem that way. Someone changed her into a different set of clothes, and then burned the costume she was wearing in the incinerator. There's only one person who could have done that. The one person who was taking care of Maya, my aunt. Exactly. Alright, one more to go. You did very well, Phoenix. Thank you. As long as you have those two pieces of evidence, you can cast suspicion on my aunt. However, like I said in the beginning, my aunt has an alibi. Yeah, she was with us the whole time. Here's my final question. You don't have to present solid proof of this for me. But I want to know, if my aunt is the culprit, then how did she commit the murder? How she did it, huh? I want to hear your thoughts. In order for my aunt to murder Dr. Gray, who or what did she need? Well, she said she didn't need solid proof, but apparently we're going to do that. I'm going to say eeny meeny. That seems like a good answer to hear. There we go. Eeny meeny. She's the answer to the final question. Which means that my aunt and eeny meeny were in cahoots. Alright. Looks like it's coming together. Okay, we get up to that point at least. Something's been bothering me all this time. This crime is something no normal person could carry out. A person who would have to know a lot about Fey Manor and the village itself to do this. But Morgan already has an alibi. Yes, which is why I can't figure out how it was done. We can assume that Eeny Meeny is involved somehow. But we have one big problem on our hands. A problem? With what? We don't have a motive. Why would Morgan want to kill Dr. Gray? Why would she have to? I don't necessarily know if she has to, but Eenie Meenie wanted to kill Dr. Gray, right? Like, we established that she had a motive. And if she knew of Fae Manor and she was studying everything and she got together with Morgan, Morgan could have used the opportunity to carry out something that framed Maya and cast some suspicion on her. Also, we don't really know for sure that she was cooperating with Eenie. Mia doesn't have a clue either, huh? Then there's only one possibility. Huh? Think about it, Phoenix. Why would my aunt do something like this? And why would she do it in such an underhanded fashion? Because... Mother. She is the one who holds the key to this. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Mother? Whose? Mine? Don't be silly. Mine, of course. Misty Fae. Mia and Maya's mother? Why would she bring her up now? I can think of one really good reason. Now then, looks like we've gathered everything we could. All we have to do is win tomorrow. Everything will become apparent then. Right, Chief. We won't lose. Okay, to be continued. We have survived the second day of investigation and the third part overall. Let's save our progress. And next time, we are going to start the fourth part as we go into the final day of trial. So I will see you then. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you